Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Yes, we want to say hello and welcome to everybody to another Mikey Live program. I'm your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from Grenada, the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. We've got it all. The place nice, it's beautiful. I mean, just look at any other country and then look at Grenada and you realize that we are just different. We are amazing. We got everything that someone would like to have, you know, to relax, to enjoy, to retire, to, or just to live life, you know. So yeah, man, big up to all the Grenadians who understand what it is to be Grenadian. Blessings to you. Welcome to another Mikey Live program. This is what we call news discussed, not told. We don't have a horse in the race. We just let it go as it is. Here's what we're going to be talking about on tonight's program. Vendor not happy with the condition of the market facilities, especially the toilet. We'll talk to you about that. Integrity Commission received declaration of assets, income, and liabilities from opposition parliamentarians, including the opposition leader, Honorable Honorable former Prime Minister Keith Mitchell. Then, update on the Kimpton Kawana Bay Hotel project or / issue. We'll talk to you about that. Regional countries must step up to tackle rising hunger. We'll talk about that in a moment. And the search for individuals missing continue in St. Lucia. Couple pieces. I mean, I don't know what it is, boy, but so many people are missing there, including a baby, a toddler right now. But we're going to be talking about that in a moment, folks. We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of course Grenada Limited, Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors. Of course, we've got Infinite Contractors on board as well, and all the other sponsors on the program. We want to say hello to you and welcome. Of course, we want to invite you to please share the program so that other people get to see that we are live. And of course, we're taking a very tiny little break, and when we come back, it's gonna be real news in all the little. So brace all yourself for that. All right, folks, we shall be back. And right off the bat, I want to big up Junior and the folks at Junior's Garage. Since this team of men came into my life in terms of satisfying our vehicle and automotive needs, these guys and them just have me happy, boy. You bring your vehicle there, at 2-3 hours, gone, thing fixed up. So I want to say hello to them boys and them. You know what I mean? Big up to all you. I was in a little distress, today I see my alternator light come up on my vehicle. I'm like, oh my goodness. And that's for my my mobile unit, you know what I mean? And so we need this. We need this this transportation for like everyday use, So I went by the guys today. I said to them, like, Mikey, man, it's after 2, almost 3 o'clock. I don't know that we could fix that for you. They say, well, you know what? Ting, in a flash. The man called me back and say, Mikey, vehicle. I'm like, what? Vehicle ready? What do you mean? Y'all give me a new one now. You know what I mean? So I had to big up Junior and the team. I ain't lying, boy. Listen, no disrespect to all the other great mechanics there is. We are going to have the best mechanics. I'm just talking about the person who taught me out. So anyway, big up to Junior and the team. I come in by all tomorrow for no reason, just to come and chill. You know what I mean? Because it's unbelievable. So blessings. You know what I mean? Anyway, all we're taking a little break and thing now. We're coming back. Hold on. We're coming.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Allied Laboratories welcomes you. You can find us here on Gladstone Road in Grenville, in the building next to Calico, on the second floor, adjacent to Dr. Isaac's office. Or you can find us here on Grand Anse Main Road, adjacent to South Winds, opposite the entrance of XL Plaza. Contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488 or 419-1588 or send us an email at alliedlabgrenville@gmail.com. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488 or 404-3488 or send us an email at alliedlabstgeorge@gmail.com.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories. We're taking care of Grenada. Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with dread.
It's your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. 'Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Alrighty, family. Well, we want to welcome you again to tonight's program. Consumers in Petit Bakai, Redgate, Wester Hall, Old Wester Hall, La Colombe, and the surrounding areas in the community of St. David. Well, you are due to experience interruption in your water supply. Now, the National Water and Sewage Authority NAWASA, they want to advise the customers in those areas, all right? Don't forget Redgate as well, and La Colombe and so on, all right? They're in the process of organizing repairs to a damaged 6-inch water main. And as such, you will experience an interruption in your supply between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. on Friday, that is tomorrow, God's willing. Consumers, you are therefore encouraged to collect and store water in clean covered containers prior to the scheduled interruption in your supply. Please also be advised that although the system will be restored at 4 p.m., consumers in elevated areas, you may receive your supply within 2 hours after the restoration. And the authority apologizes for any inconveniences likely to be caused. All right, so we're talking about people in Petit Bakai, Redgate, Wester Hall, Old Wester Hall, La Colombe, and surrounding communities in the parish of St. David. That's the parish right now, that's the trending parish that I have either. Okay, so we're getting word from the Government Information Service that the Minister for Sports, Honorable Ron Redhead, is in Jamaica attending the second World Anti-Doping Agency WADA or WADA forum along with ministers responsible for sports in the Caribbean region. Now, invited countries to the forum are signatories to the World Anti-Doping Code. Now, the objective is to get a clear commitment from public authorities to further protect clean sport in their respective jurisdictions as a follow-up to constructive dialogue about local and regional challenges raised by participating ministries and ministers and representatives during the last virtual forum. Now, it also gives regional sports ministers the opportunity to share ideas on practices and activities that can be implemented to complement what has been achieved to date and to address anti-doping issues. Discussions will focus on establishing strong anti-doping legal framework, also further developing and implementing effective testing and education programs, and collaborating to protecting clean athletes and integrity of sport. A presentation on the WADA purposes to support public authorities will also be done. Now, the Grenada government remains, they say, committed to supporting the work of the Grenada National Anti-Doping Organization, Grenada NADO, which is headed by Dr. Sonia Johnson, who is accompanying the minister on the trip on the regional forum. All right, so, all right, cool. So there's a vendor at the Market Square Marketing Complex. Can I give it a sexy name? The Market Square Marketing Complex. Don't want to take my name because I'm suing all you. You understand? Right. So a vendor of the Market Square Marketing Vending Complex, I kind of like the ring to that, right, is bitter about the fact that basic toilet facilities are not being maintained. You see, watch now. All they had to stop that. She said recently they had done some repairs on the business and it's in such dilapidated condition right now. It would be an embarrassment in the event that any visitor would want to use the facility.
As a market vendor who are wrong over 43 years selling in the market, the condition of the toilet is not nice at all. Because, for example, like today, we are about and the visitors and them go want to use the washroom. Just maybe about a couple months, the men and them come and fix the toilet, like change some of the seat and put the covers and things. And to see the condition right now is not nice. The toilet is not cleaning. You have no people to clean the toilet. Then, like 2 days ago in the toilet, and what I see in the toilet I had was to move. For example, we need people to clean the place, clean the whole entire market. I mean, come on. People coming in, visitors coming in. Right now, nobody cares about nobody. They need people in the place to clean the place. And they need vendors to come down to the market. The building finished. We need vendors in the market. It's not every time people walking on the sidewalk and they cannot walk on the sidewalk or into the umbrella.
Yes, no. She's saying that something needs to be done and done soon, you know, at least have the facility in a more conducive way so that people can actually be able to use it.
I mean, I don't know, because I guess as much. I don't know if it's the government way do the toilet day, but apparently they just buy the toilet paper and put back inside there. Disinfect to clean the toilet, but the toilet need better people to take better care of the toilet, because it's not only me and you as citizens in the country that using the toilet, but you have visitors coming in. I mean, for example, look at the mall. Look at the mall. Take a good look at the mall. You're going inside the toilet there, and you could sit down inside the toilet and eat something. Look at the one on the terminal. You could sit down inside there and eat food. But, I mean, come on. Inside here, not nice at all. And I hope who in authority, like the government, is listening.
Yeah, man. I mean, real people listen to the program and I miss. But here what's going on, miss. You say eat food in the toilet? Jado! I guess that's a figure of speech, miss. Because it don't matter how clean the toilet is, he's not doing it. Yeah, son. I don't even drink chewing gum in the toilet, miss. And I don't even want to think about food in the toilet, miss. So I know it's a figure of speech. Yeah, son. Anyway, she said 43 years as a vendor. That's a lot. You're a veteran, man. That's a lot of years. That's older than me by 5, you know, miss. What? Miss, you have a story to tell. You could write a book. Anyway, let's leave that talk. The Office of the Integrity Commission received, they say, declaration of assets, income, and liabilities from opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell and 8 other members of Parliament today, Thursday, January 26, 2023. Now, in accordance with the Integrity in Public Life Act number 24 of 2013, the Commission issued notices to 14 members of Parliament from both the upper and lower houses, providing them with a date for filing as well as detailed information on the filing process. Now, the other members of Parliament filing declarations on Thursday, that's today, were Honorable Dr. Clarice Modest Cohen, Honorable Delma Thomas, Honorable Emmeline Pear, Senator the Honorable Katisha Douglas, Senator Honorable Nolan Cox, Senator Honorable Neelan Franklin, Senator Honorable Mondi Andre Lewis, Senator Honorable Salim Rahman, and Senator Honorable Roderick St. Clair. Receiving the declarations on behalf of the Commission were Chairperson A. Anande Trotman, Lady Joseph, and Commissioner Justin Campbell. Now, the Commission received a request for extensions from 3 parliamentarians. 1 member of Parliament did not show up to file declaration and did not request an extension. Papayo. I wonder who that person is. Well, I don't know. Somebody missing. Somebody missing. If all could see. Watch this. Somebody missing. I wonder who missing. Let me not call name. Let me leave that talk. Well, yeah. The next thing that we have to tell you on the business. We ain't staying too long. Yeah, son. even though Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, who assumed leadership of the government following the June 23rd general elections, publicly stated his government's intention to negotiate a settlement to see the completion of the project, that the Kawana Bay thing, the Kimpton Kawana Bay Hotel project, which was halted because of legal action taken by the developer in the first quarter of 2022. They say this may not be a possibility, but at least there's a hope. You understand? That things could be resolved amicably. And that's according to a statement that was posted on the website of the developers. That statement was posted sometime this week. I believe it was Monday. You understand? So there's a hope that the thing go fix. We're going over to our colleague now, Tonya, for that story.
The case against the government of Grenada before the World Bank's International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes has gained momentum since an update in March 2022. The developers submitted a memorial on the merits on July 1st, 2022, outlining the specifics of their claim and supplying supporting expert evidence by filing a preliminary application objecting to the jurisdiction of the International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes and attempting to split those judicial objections into a separate phase. The government avoided having to submit its response in the form of a counter memorial by a deadline of December 2022. The developers submitted a thorough response disputing the government's objection on December 28th. The tribunal's option at this point are to either rule on the issue or hold a hearing to decide whether to divide the dispute. If a hearing is scheduled, it will take place in April 2023. However, if the tribunal decides to provide a decision, the government's preliminary application may be resolved in the upcoming few months. Former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, in responding to the developer's statement, says his government was only doing what it had to protect Grenada.
Those who want to go in bed with persons who want to destroy, want to be selfish, to get what they want for themselves and put the country last, they would not have Keith Mitchell on their side. They would not have the NNP on their side. So I'm simply saying, so the attack on the NNP and talking how bad things were. What the bad things were, and you're here happy, providing this help, getting all the support, your project reach a certain place, stages. Monies were come from the project sometimes appear to have been used outside of the country, not necessarily in the country. That appears that from information that we have. No, can't we understand that the government has a responsibility first to protect the people of this country?
Dr. Mitchell believes the outcome is solely now on the approach of the new government.
I can't understand this, but that is the state of affairs of what happens. And I stand clear that yes, if this government defends the suit against the country properly and not allow others to use them, then the country will be in better shape. But I cannot tell the present government, the people made a change and they have a right to make the decision. But stop blaming the New National Party. Blame yourself for what is taking place in the country at this time.
The developers' statement went on to say that they appreciate Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell's remarks and keeps the door open for a negotiated agreement that would benefit all parties. The international arbitration hearings could last until 2024 under normal circumstances. The parties do, however, think that 2023 might offer a successful and conclusive resolution.
As it should, you know, we had to get that thing because down there would look nice. That you see, if they complete a hotel like thing, I know like that will look nice on the corner down there. You understand? So let me see what go work out now. Yeah, let me see what go work out. All right. So then people still talking about the toilet, and just by some comments, the thing is, right? Yes, you can always call on authorities to do this and clean and this and that, but here's what. The authorities are not the ones using the toilet. So I think the first call must go to the people. If it is the same set of people that's using the toilet, to appeal to them, hey, come on, respect the facility. Come on. How does a toilet get to that state? What are they doing with the toilet? You understand? Like, how does it get to that state? Yes, and as well, it needs cleaning. So if it is true that no one is maintaining it, like to cleaning it at the end of every day, that's another story. Yeah? So because it needs to be kept at least sanitized and stuff like that daily. But if that is being done and then still this is the condition of it, then you can't be calling the authorities. You have to be calling on the people who use it. You understand? Because sometimes we like to call, but we don't see our role in the problems that we complain about. And we have a lot of that happening. We sometimes complain about a lot of things, but we do not reevaluate the situation and say, well, how did we get here? What was my contribution? Or my kind's contribution? When I say my kind, people like myself. How did we contribute to the problems that we are facing now? Because yes, we might be at a disadvantage, but how did we get here? You understand? So sometimes we need to point the fingers at ourselves, and I'm not saying that this is the situation in this case, but I'm just saying in many respects, we need to do that kind of, revision of the scenario. All right. So countries in Latin America and the Caribbean can and must step up to tackle rising levels of hunger, poverty, and inequality. And that's according to the United Nations, the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO. Now, according to the UN agency, between 2019 and 2021, the number of people who went hungry in the region increased by 30%. To check it out, 56.5 million in our region, in our region. This alarming food insecurity spike happened even though Latin America and the Caribbean is the world's largest net food exporting region. It had also outperformed other regions in reducing hunger and poverty in the decade up to 2015. Now, in an appeal for agriculture reform to prevent the decades worth of backsliding on tackling hunger and poverty, the FAO chief, they are saying they are urging the communities of Latin America and the Caribbean states to expand food supply in the Caribbean, where healthy diets are expensive. All right? So, but Jan no star. You hear thing? Anyway, we have posted something on that on our page for those of you who might be interested in going through that. There's a problem in St. Lucia. That's our neighbors. We have a lot of St. Lucians living in Grenada, so we can't say it's in St. Lucia, so let's mind we business. St. Lucia is right there. That's our neighbors. All right? Missing persons. And they're often either not found or when found dead. In Grenada, when we have most missing persons are either teenagers who might have run away from home or something of the sort and would reappear a day or two after, or someone who has wandered because of health conditions like Alzheimer's, dementia, etc. That's what we deal with here in Grenada when you hear of a missing person. In St. Lucia, however, when there is a missing person, you start to think that maybe that person was killed. There are people who've been missing for years, never to be found. Never, ever, ever to be found. In the past few months, there's been quite a number of persons who've gone missing. One man went missing, I think it was on January 6th after coming out of a staff party. And then now there's a toddler that is missing and another individual that is missing. And so the authorities are saying that their search for individuals will continue. Every life matters. And they want to make sure that they can provide some sort of closure for families of missing persons.
The Royal St. Lucia Police Force is currently seeking help to identify the badly decomposed body of a deceased male discovered in a bushed area in Savins Bayview Fort on Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. The discovery was made at approximately 12:10 p.m. Due to the state of decomposition, the visual means of identification have been deemed impossible. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force is asking anyone with a missing male relative or any information to contact the View Fort Police Station at 456-3905 or 456-3906. While efforts to confirm the identity of the corpse continue, nephew of another missing national fisherman, Harris Jordan, says he believes the decomposed body to be that of his uncle.
When you do the autopsy, we know everything. That you were facing down on the ground, so I didn't know it was, he had a blood cell already, so I didn't come close to it to see what was going on. But the way he dressed, my man tell me, I could see my uncle there.
The fisherman, in his late 50s, was originally thought to be staying with friends. However, after Jordan did not return home, the family became concerned. Another missing male, Omar De Freitas, was last seen at around 1 a.m. on January 6, 2023 at a staff party. His relatives confirmed that the water sports worker never returned home. Minister for Tourism, Dr. Ernest Hilaire, says all missing persons must be found.
There are processes in place and procedures to handle matters like that. It doesn't, for me, anyone who is missing is concerned, whether you're a hospitality worker, whether you're a government worker, whether you're a media worker. If you're missing, you are missing. And the police has certain responsibilities to make sure that, you know, they do all they can to find out what has happened and to resolve the matter.
CCTV footage has provided the last visual of the latest individual announced and missing 3-year-old Aiden Dolor of Soufrière. The toddler was last seen on January 21st, 2023 at approximately 5:10 p.m. He was running with arms extended on the beach. Dolor, who is on the autism spectrum and non-verbal, was last seen wearing a red shirt and grey pants. Search parties have been deployed to find him. John Tench, NBC Prime.
As a market vendor who in the market who are wrong over 43.
43. Anyway, thank you. We had a little spill over there, but anyway, thank you very much. So you see what's going on there, right? Yeah, yikes, you know. I just hope that this situation will get under control. It's just not, it's not nice when you have families who are out there wondering what happened to their loved one. Still, we have one gentleman that's missing here. And it was a couple weeks ago that the family, they were requesting assistance from the general public again to help them find their loved one, you know. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. There are a few things that we can use for, especially for persons with dementia and so on. We can use their dual alarms and so on, you know, so that if your loved one wanders off, especially if they're living home alone, or even use of cameras and so on. Technology, it has made so many things possible, and it is not expensive at all. To be quite honest, I know before maybe it was. In this era, it is not, you know, so please consider that. All right, family members, I want to take a quick break. We're running out of time. When we come back, what we will have for you is the national report and as well the weather, so stay put. We'll be back. And for those of you who have not shared, always share the thing now, man. Share the business. By the way, how many of you have decided whether or not you're going to Carriacou Carnival? Carriacou Carnival is going to be great this year. And Spice Mass 2023 is going to be off the shizzle. There'll be some, you know, I'm not going to say nothing yet. You know what I mean? Take all the time. Folks, we're taking that break. And we shall be back in a moment.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Get the protection needed for your eyes only at Quartz Optical. Trade in and save up to 35% off your lens purchase, plus a free eye exam. Payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Book your appointment today online at www.quartzoptical.com. For your eyes only. Trade in your old glasses and save up to 35% off your lenses only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Allied Laboratories welcomes you. You can find us here on Gladstone Road in Grenville, in the building next to Calico, on the second floor, adjacent to Dr. Isaac's office. Or you can find us here on Grand Anse Main Road, adjacent to South Winds, opposite the entrance of XL Plaza. Contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488 or 419-1588 or send us an email at alliedlabgrenville@gmail.com. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488 or 404-3488 or send us an email at alliedlabstgeorge@gmail.com.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories. We're taking care of Grenada. Gifts of love with trade. Bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with
It's your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. 'Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love, getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Batteries, batteries, batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12 months warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Full digital literacy programs will be rolled out under the government's ICT digitization transformation agenda. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report.
It is here again, it is here again. The Made in Grenada Expo is here again. And I just hope the whole of Grenada ready, because I sung in a clarion call. The Made in Grenada Expo is here again. The Made in Grenada Expo is on February 7th, and the public is encouraged to come out and give full support and buy out all local products on show. Products manufactured right here in Grenada, 100% Grenadian, and it's happening right here at the National Stadium. Are taking in the Independence Parade and the Made in Grenada Expo one time. I am so excited. That's why I'm making a fireside. I bring my tent, my blanket and all kind of thing. And I'm camping right here until everything done on February 7th. The Made in Grenada Expo is here again.
Welcome back. With the details for Thursday, January 26th, 2023, I am Sherry Ann Noel. Government announces plans to roll out full digital literacy programs under its ICT digitization transformation agenda. This agenda includes improving Grenadians' ability to do business online, market products, and work online. As part of its plans, ICT Minister Honorable Lennox Andrews says government will collaborate with local broadband provider Flow to make internet available to over 1,000 families. He explained that under the JUMP program, government will subsidize the cost of internet as part of efforts to bridge the digital gap across the country. Eligible families will also receive free digital skills training and access to computers.
Internet services can be made available to qualifying low-income households. This we see as an investment in our family to help them maintain the connections needed for work, for school, for healthcare, and others. So under the JUMP program, the intention is for our people to receive, one, affordable broadband service. We mean only $20 for 50 megabytes broadband. And we plan to target 1,500 families in the initial phase. Two, free digital skills training for all community organizations. And of course, number three, we're going to ask our partners to provide our people with low-cost computers.
A pilot social pay program is also earmarked to commence in March under the digitization agenda. Minister Andrews added that this will give beneficiaries of government safety net programs quick and hassle-free access to their funds monthly through a financial institution.
We have studied the case of St. Vincent, in which they provide such persons with a card which allow them to go to a financial institution. It could be a bank, it could be a credit union, and use that card to withdraw the monies, and they could also use that card for point of sale. So we are presently discussing with 2 financial institutions, and they will also assist us with the training of those persons, because we are working as well closely with the Ministry of Social Development. In other words, there are about 5,900 Grenadians who are not bank. They are unbanked. They don't have a bank account. And we want, for example, therefore to give them the first attempt at doing business in a financial institution. And this program, we hope to roll that out and have it implemented on a pilot stage in the first quarter by March of this year.
Moving along, Hanover Construction Company says work on the Liability Main Road is approximately 70% complete, with an April 2023 completion date. Parliamentary Representative for St. George Southeast, Honorable Philip Telesford, and Minister for Infrastructure Development, Honorable Dennis Cornwall, visited the Library Road project on Thursday. Richard Maharaj, Director of Operations and Construction at Hanover Construction Company Limited, explained where they are at present.
We have put down base course on roughly 1,600 meters of road, and we have asphalt pavement on approximately 1,000 meters of this road. Concrete works of drains, retaining walls, curb and slippers are happening on the entire section. This road, Library, is comprised of about 2.6 kilometers, and with that we are ensuring that we expedite the works. We know that it's an important road, important thoroughfare for the country, for the buses, for the general public. So we are ensuring that when we are constructing or we are paving, that the road is never blocked off, that where traffic is flowing at all times, as you've seen this morning. And we have some infrastructure works to accompany that, and which would be some retaining walls, some drains, and then asphalt paving on top to complete the road.
The road upgrade, which commenced under the previous administration, was originally scheduled to complete in August 2022. Maharaj said the factors that created obstructions and delays in the completion are now sorted out, and the team is working to meet the new deadline.
The last quarter of 2022, we had numerous challenges that put us back a little bit. One, and not only us, but it affected the country as well. That had to do with some of the issues with some raw materials. Now, raw materials for road, asphalt, has to be imported. And that sometimes, depending on logistics and availability, will also create some delays. We had some issue with cement and sand. We are past that now, and our focus is to get this road completed in the time frame indicated.
Parliamentary Representative for the area, Honorable Philip Telesford, is pleased with the progress made.
I am very, very elated this morning to see that the road construction is really taking shape at this point in time. This has been a source of heartache for the people in this community for at least 20 years. This road has been in disrepair for a very, very long time. And so the bus drivers, residents, and so on of this area would be very, very happy to see that this road finally is being paved. We continue to work with the contractor and the Ministry of Works to ensure that this is done.
Infrastructure Development Minister Honorable Dennis Cornwall, like the parliamentary representative, is happy that traveling is being made easy for residents and motorists who traverse the area.
We've had many complaints in the past as to the progress of this road. Today we are at the stage where A large portion of this road has been paved at the moment, and we can say that we are happy to see that. It means that sooner or later we will have the area fully paved, and that the motorists that utilize this area here would have to apply their trade without much difficulties.
Over 90% of employees on the contract are Grenadians. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Paging all Grenadians at home and in the diaspora to be part of the journey to 50. Reflecting on the past, planning for the future as we get ready to celebrate our 49th anniversary of independence. Tuesday, February 7th, 2023. Events to be observed for our 49th anniversary of independence include table tennis tournament at the CSA building, February 3rd and February 4th. Independence Calypso Finals, Sutter's Bus Terminal, 8 p.m. February 3rd, February 4th. Open water swimming competition, Grand Mall Beach at 9 a.m. and beach tennis at Grandad's Beach from 11 a.m. Also the Independence Boxing Tournament, February 4th, 8 p.m. at the Youth Center, National Independence Church Service, Grenada Trade Center, Sunday, February 5th, 3 p.m. National Colors Day, the Inter-Ministerial Display, and the 49th Cultural Extravaganza, 7 p.m. at the Granville Burst Terminal, February 6th. Then the Made in Grenada Expo, Military Parade and Rally, 10 a.m. at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium, Tuesday, February 7th. Happy 49th, Grenada.
Welcome back. Schools will soon be outfitted with new furniture procured through partnerships with local furniture makers. In 2022, government signed contracts with 16 local furniture makers at a cost of approximately $500,000. The Ministries of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture, and Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation are conducting quality assurance checks with local furniture makers. Some of the areas being assessed are durability, craftsmanship, and the type of lumber used to prevent damage by termites. Education Minister Senator David Andrew says another batch of furniture should be handed over by the end of January.
Several of the furniture producers have, some have completed their quotas, but the timelines had been revised to sometime close to the end of this month, just to facilitate those who had some degree of blockage towards the ending of the year. And so we have received exceptional quality work from our local furniture producers, and we anticipate by the ending of this month, almost all of the furniture will be ready. And so we have good report to share in that regard.
Desks and stools have already been delivered to the Grenada Seventh-day Adventist Comprehensive School in St. George. And finally in the news, National Youth Parliamentarians ramp up preparations for the upcoming National Youth Parliament sitting on Tuesday, January 31st, the first for 2023. This follows several weeks of debate held at the parish level in 2022. Parliamentarians Kwesi Pope, Karina Blash, and Joshua Andel all agreed that the experience at the parish level was quite rewarding.
It's an experience that I will always value. For the parish level, I was among several young people who were very talented, who were very self-motivated, and together under the leadership of our two facilitators, Mr. Monai Francis and Mr. Lisa Morris, we were thoroughly prepared for the St. George sitting. Among many things, we learned to appreciate the systems and functions of government, not just Grenada, but those throughout the British Commonwealth, and the history of those political systems. Moreover, for Grenada, we were given more in-depth look into parliamentary procedures. And for me, it opened up a greater appreciation and understanding of the work that our leaders do, both in the upper and lower houses of Parliament.
The Parish Youth Parliament, in my opinion, was a very rewarding experience. We were firstly educated about parliamentary procedures, parliamentary conduct. We were even given a lesson on the historical development of the political landscape in Grenada. We also had the opportunity of actually arguing a resolution in the same manner that they do in real parliament. And to me, that was very interesting. It was exciting. And I think it was a great experience, one that I would encourage all young persons to participate in.
Taking into consideration what I knew about youth parliament, or parliament in general, before I went into the parish sittings, I would say that I'm much more educated on the parliamentary procedures, but not only that, the importance of parliament for the development of a nation, specifically Grenada. So, taking that into consideration, what I will learn, what I have learned already at the parish level and what I will learn at the national level, I would say that I'm very much excited to develop myself as an individual, to develop myself as a future parliamentarian, possibly politician as well. And I'm excited to work with my peers, to work with the fellow national youth parliamentarians, as well as Ms. Sincere.
They now look forward to the debates at the national level.
For me, I would say for nationals, I just want to do my best with my teammates. I want us to put our best foot forward, to be prepared, and going onwards, I just hope to contribute to our beautiful country. Because it's all hands on deck if you want to build a better and stronger Grenada. And I hope to be among those Grenadians who work for the betterment of all people.
My first mandate is to do my very best at the National Youth Parliament. The topic chosen is CBI, and so it is not a topic that I am very familiar with, but I look forward to researching and engaging in that topic area so that I can learn more about it.
And I would say I am very much prepared, and I would be more prepared come January 31st. That would be the first national sit-in for 2023. I'm very much prepared, and Ms. Sincere is working closely with us. She's trying her best to get everyone on board, and that's why I said I would be even more prepared come for the sit-in.
The National Youth Parliament is a program of the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture. And with that story, we come to the end of the National Report for Thursday, January 26, 2023. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sherry-Ann Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sherry-Ann, and the rest of the GIS News team. And of course, we should have another program for you tomorrow, God's willing. And what we have for you now, before we wrap up tonight's program, is actually the weather. All right, and of course, as usual, we have to let you know that the weather is submitted by the Met Office. So let's get into it. Weather generally fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times, mainly tonight, with brief isolated showers. Tonight's winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. And again, a marine advisory remains in effect for tonight. We want to say hello to the folks who are currently on YouTube. So all of the folks who are on YouTube, we want to say blessings to you. We're happy that you've been with us. Glenora, Suzanne, Javier, and Keith. It's Clovey. Did I say Suzanne? Did I say Glenora and Gloria and Jennifer? Blessings to you. And as well, we would like to say hello to the folks out there on Facebook. We want to say hello to Michelle, to Claire, to Java and the sharing committee, to Avril and Zaka. Who else is there with us? Also, we want to say hey to Kirin and Kevin. Blessings to you. What's going on, Mikey?
Mike Jimmy to the house.
What's Mikey?
I don't want the floor. The strip.
Mike drip on the floor?
Yeah.
Did you wipe it up?
No.
Do you want to wipe it up?
Yeah.
Okay, you want a tissue?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. You can close the door. Good boy. He's saying that his baby brother dripped on the floor. When he says dripped, he means drool. His baby brother drooled on the floor. So he's very alarmed. He don't like that. So he needs to wipe it up. I have to run. All right. So blessings to you guys. All right. I have baby Mikey babysitting his little brother. That could be a disaster, but so far it's not too bad. Diana, Java, Zaka, Vicky, Praise and Worship, it's Clovey, Barbara, and who else is with us? Vicky, did I say Vicky? Did I say Sherry? Blessings to you, Sherry. Who else? Who else is with us? So everybody else. So saying hello to you, and may God bless you and your beautiful family. And we're hoping to be back with you again tomorrow, God's willing, at the same time. It's going to be Friday, and we're going to have some fun. Those of you who are sharing, I am Grenada, Lintona, my sister, Angel, Della, Dillian, always sharing. Blessings to you as well. Roderick, Ronnie, who else? Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Eunice. Blessings as well for sharing. Who else? Adonna. We see that you're there as well. Joseph. Blessings to you. Stay safe as well, Joseph. And I know I say Claire a couple times, so big up Claire. Jacinta. And who else? So that's everybody, right? Sherry. I said Sherry. Yeah, so blessings. And those of you who are there and you're not saying anything, you're just dead. Blessings to you as well, okay? So let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja, no. All right, and hoping to see you guys tomorrow again. Take care.